Welcome dear students to another class of English grammar, wherein we will start transformation sentence related to remove to. Remove to is the subtopic of transformation. So what is the basic rule for removing the to in the sentence? Whenever this type of sentence you encounter in the transformation, at that time you have to take into consideration that the to which is there has to be replaced by so. Okay, that is the important thing that has to be taken into consideration. And another changes in the remaining part of the sentence you will make, that we will study. Okay, so it is never too late to mend. So here it is never so, instead of to so we have done. So late that one cannot mend. That one cannot mend. Here in the sentence, a universal truth. It is never too late to mend by anybody. That one cannot, any one person also is such that he cannot mend. That understanding we have to create, and then from the later part of the sentence. The students got the first one. It is never too late to mend. It is never so late that one cannot mend it. Now the second sentence, you will, as you go proceed further, you will get the idea of why these changes we are making. He is too proud to beg. He is too proud. इतना घमंडी है कि कभी भीख नहीं मांगेगा. तो he is so proud that he cannot beg. इतना घमंडी है कि कभी भी वो भीख नहीं मांगेगा. तो sentence doesn't change. Too, he is too proud to beg. He is so proud that he cannot beg. My heart is too full for words. My heart is, instead of too, so full that I cannot express my feelings. You cannot write words over here. When you say एक शब्द बोलने की भी क्षमता नहीं है मेरे में, तो we can't say in the same way when we are using so instead of to. So we will have to, वो feeling दर्शाता है ना, तो feeling looks better when you express feelings. You don't express words, है ना. The actual meaning is this: my heart is so full that I cannot express my feelings. I cannot express any words you can use, but my feelings looks better. So here always in transformation there are what you can say, chances of varying your answers, which are grammatically not always wrong, but the meaning might have slight change. So actually, as a precautionary measure, what you have to do is you have to be particular that you don't write words according to your whims. It should go near to the meaning of the question, because as I told earlier, the paper checkers in 10th standard have a format of the answers which they follow. If you have alterations, if you are smart enough, you have done it accordingly, you made it, but that is not according to the answer key that is with the examiner, you won't get the marks for that particular line. That is my personal experience. Once I gave the marks to that student, my superior, my in charge, he asked me that it is answer key, does it match with this answer? When he checked it, then I had to give him a proper reply for that, and he accepted, and it was given right. But that doesn't happen every time. We are in such a hurry when you have to check the answers of the board papers, that each and every small things are not looked into very carefully, and therefore if your answer is different from the what the examiner is used to, that ticking of that answers, and if he feels that this answer has different words, then he might not give you the answer right, and that precaution you have to take in transformation at a very basic level. Moving to the fourth question. He was too late to hear the first speech. He was so late that he could not. Was late to hear, that he could not hear. That sentence structure changes that were made, that suits the requirement of the removing to. When you remove to, then that intensifier to is there. We are using could not. Could not hear. The two we are removing, and then we are using so, and the remaining part to hear the first speech, that he could could not hear. Cannot and could not also depends on the he was verb is there, that is why could not. Easier is there ना, see that I cannot हमने use किया था, देखा basic things, be very careful with it. Verb is also taken into consideration when this helping verbs will be used in the transformation of removing to. He is too ignorant for a postman. He is so ignorant. He doesn't have knowledge that he cannot be a postman. The boy was too old for whipping. The boy was so old that he could not be. Again, see, was too old. The boy was too old. यानी बहुत ही उम्र लायक था कि elder था than in his class wise. So he could not be beaten. So old that he could not be whipped. Whipping, we made it whipped, so he could not be form and then whipped. Okay, these changes you have to make. This tree is too high for me to climb. This is so high that I cannot. Cannot climb it. Got it? He speaks too fast to be understood. He speaks so fast that he cannot be understood. He cannot be understood. Okay? Got it? He is far too stupid for such a difficult post. He is so stupid that he is not suitable for such a difficult post. So you must take into consideration what things students recall it, that we have to remove to and write. So check what the sentence meaning is. He is too stupid for such a difficult post. So he is so stupid that he is not. See, he is such a post. We have then we have used not negative also, not suitable. अगर इतना stupid है तो वो post के लायक नहीं है. Got it? That way, these changes you will have to make. Now, including this sentences, the other sentences which are also which are part of this remove to, which I have on this other page, that you pause it and write the sentences in your fair book. Okay, do the pause and proceed, and then you can write the sentences and copy up till this 15 sentences which are there. 15 sentences. Till then you go through this remove to and complete the 15 sentences of remove to in your fair and revise it properly. Till then, see you in the next class.